All right. So how did you get your start? What was the first thing that you got into? Real estate? Was it, venture capitalist? How did you get your start in this business?
Well, for me, when I was 17 years old, my Uncle Gary, who still lives to this day,
Okay.
introduced me to a term called passive income.
Okay.
I said, Unc, what's that? He said, something that you do one time, but you get paid over and over again. And I said, hold on, why am I going to college? I want to learn how to do that. And so I began studying business models that actually generated passive income, and also business titans that actually own a lot of businesses.
Yeah.
I started on to real estate.
Okay.
So I began studying Robert Kraft, Jerry Jones, a lot of rappers, Sean Puffy Combs,
Yeah.
a lot of 50 Cents. A lot of them guys actually own a lot of real estate. Mm-hmm. So I just said, wait a minute. So I just began studying that business model, and I was in college. The first day I made $3,500. And in college, that's a big deal.
Oh yeah, you rich.
Huge.
Yeah.
Deal.
You got the parties for the next month.
It was on me. It was on me, not big dog. The second deal I made $10,000. I paid for my wedding.
Okay.
And then that $10,000 was gone quick. And then the third deal I made $26,000, and so on and so forth. Now I own $7 million worth of real esade.
Okay, so you did fixes and flips first, or were they? Now it sounds like you're more buying whole. Okay, so you were wholesaling first. Okay,
because I was broke. I had no credit, I had no money. So I had to get some money coming in. So I learned how to do wholesale.
And you were doing wholesaling at the good time too.
2000.
When it wasn't so saturated.
I kind of saw the debacle coming because it didn't make any sense. I was like, wait a minute, how can you lend out to retail buyers 99.7%?
Yeah.
Just a little bit of a down tick, it's insolvent.
And you got to remember, in some states, because I lived in Florida at the time, you could have loan to value above 100% of your property.
Right.
The first property that I bought, it was 110%. We left the bank with like $30,000.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was amazing to me. I was like, why am I not doing this all the time? But then clearly 08, 09 let me know why people shouldn't have been doing that all the time.
08, 09, that's why I made a lion's share of my money.
Wow.
People
Okay.
were actually running from the cows. I was running to it.
Of course.
Because I saw it was coming.
Okay.
A lot of my business colleagues back then were buying flippers.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was wise for me to share 50% of my profit with Uncle Sam. He didn't do no work.
Okay.
So why would I give him free money?
Of course.
Okay, how can I make sure I'm still legal, but keep the lion's share of the cash flow?
Of course.
So I began studying the tax code with my accountants and CPAs, and I said, okay, I'm going to buy a whole lot of properties. Now watch this. I actually buy a lot of properties, and I take home money when I actually acquire it. Every single time.
Okay, you need to break that down just a little bit. Okay, so because I knew that was before 08, 09, that was very possible.
So
you're saying you could do that now still?
Yeah.
Give us a little game.
Here's the big thing about it is when inflation is actually here.
Of course.
That affects your end buyer or your tenant.
Of course.
I didn't think it was wise for me to pass that cost on to them because they're bringing me my bag.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, I have to be more of a hawk in negotiating. So I began to negotiate, and I buy below wholesale. I give you an example. I bought 15 properties in Starkville, Mississippi, which is it's on the campus of Mississippi State University.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And I bought 15 properties already leased, already built, ready to build on, already built, leasing as well. And I bought it for 1.6, worth 2.8. So
you already had equity.
Yeah, I'm not done though.
Okay.
But also, there was 18 lots I already subdivided, ready to build on. I bought for $10 total.
Man, we gonna cut this camera off here a little bit. We gonna get to work here in a second. So, because but that's also the power of your portfolio probably at play.
Of course.
You're able to make those type of deals because you've already amassed this type of wealth.